What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Chris Lee back again with another video. In this video, as you can see by the title, I just woke up, but the video title is how to use your CDL, right? So y'all know my story, right? How I use my CDL. Went to Stevens, left Stevens, leased and trained over there. Also, I went to JB Hunt after that. Did that for a while in the intermodal, pulling from the railway. Now I'm over here at Jordan. And right now I'm in Louisiana, as you can see by the clip. But how I use my CDL to elevate myself, right? I use it to, you know what I'm saying, better my life. And it's not just me, but I'm just talking about me right now. I used it to better my life. I use it to, you know what I'm saying, find a better situation financially for me. I've done really well over here at Jordan. I cannot complain at all. Every check is consistent. You know what I'm saying? They start you off with no experience at 55 cents per mile. That's one of the highest cents per mile in the industry that I've seen starting off. Like, the next is 65 cents per mile. I've seen some people making 65, but they have experience. They have their hazmat. You know what I'm saying? They got endorsements. So being 10 cents away from that, and I'm home every weekend. Every check is at least over $1,000. My last two checks, one was $1,700, the other one was $1,600. This next check coming up, I'm not gonna be too happy about that because it was the Labor Day weekend, and they wouldn't let me come in and work. Well, everybody was closed, so nobody was coming in, nobody was working. But I wanted to come in and work, but it's all good. We gonna make it up. You know what I'm saying? Those 2 weeks, I think that'll help cushion this next check, which is not going to be, like, you know what I'm saying? But this week is a new week, and I'm doing really, really good. I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I'm using my CDL to make the most out of it. There are some new guys out here. I've been talking to, like, a couple people, like, on my Twitter, and it's a new guy out here that just came on this dedicated route, right? And so he went, like, to a different company. I forget what company he said he came from, but he went and he had applied at Jordan, and they was like, "Nah, you don't." Like, they told him no or something like that for whatever reason. So he went and got his experience. He drove for another company for 3 months. I might be getting the story mixed up, but he drove. They told him you know what I'm saying. Something happened where he had to go to another company and get some experience. He went over there for 3 months, reapplied to Jordan, or came back to Jordan, or Jordan reached out to him after he had his experience, because he wanted to get on this dedicated account, but there wasn't no slots open. So when a slot opened up, he had his experience. You have to have experience to come on a dedicated account. That's what it was. So he went to go get his experience. The slot was still open. He had 3 months of experience, right? 3 months. Just got his CDL, 3 months experience. Then they brought him over here on this dedicated account. And it's Trucker Appreciation Week. So, like, I want to say I appreciate all my trucker followers, all my people who support the truckers. I appreciate y'all. And it's just like a certain type of trucker that I'm really pushing. Like, this dude right here, like, obviously he was motivated, right? Like, he wanted it bad, and he followed up. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be afraid to keep pushing and keep asking and keep, you know what I'm saying, trying to knock down these doors that people, like, not intentionally put up, right? They don't intentionally lock the door, but you got to find, you know what I'm saying, a way to get in. And it's a dude that I've been helping on Twitter. It's a bunch of people that I've reached out to off of Twitter. If y'all aren't following me on Twitter, it's ChrisLeeTV 3. And I have, like, a course or whatever that some people took my course, and I was doing, like, consult calls, or I was doing, like, a consultation. And dude hit me up in my DM. He was like, "This will be the consult. Like, I have some questions." He wanted to ask me via DM. So I was like, "Okay, cool." And we had ran some things by. He was like, "Well, this is where I want to get my CDL, and these are companies I'm looking at." He was looking at Stevens. He was looking at, you know what I'm saying, some other companies around him to get his CDL sponsored or something like that. I don't know if he's getting his CDL sponsored. I don't think so. But that will help him get like a good training, right? So he lives in Florida, and I told him about Jordan and how much they pay per mile, because he was thinking about leasing to get that, you know what I'm saying, $1,000 a week. So I put it into perspective for him. Like if you're getting 2,500 miles to 3,000 miles, you know, you times that by the rate or the cent per mile that the company's offering. So you ask them like, what's the average mileage that you'll get per week? So it's like it should usually average about 25,000 miles. So that 25,000 miles, you know what I'm saying, at 40 cents and like 45 cents or whatever, you'll come home with like $800-900. I don't know if that's, you know what I'm saying, 100% math, but it's just about, you come home with $800-900. He said he needed more than that. So I was like, well, check this out. Like, if you come to Jordan, you'll do way more than that. On a low, 2,500 a week, you make like 13, and that's on the low end. Starting off, that's crazy. Like, if I would have known, I would have been here in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I'm glad I learned what I did at Stevens about leasing and training. You know, I leased 2 trucks. I trained. I started my LLC. You know what I'm saying? I figured out how to talk to or find lawyers and accountants, and you know what I'm saying, how to read my profit and loss sheet. So it was that's invaluable experience right there. And then also, like, Stevens is one of the best training companies that I've been at. Like I said, I've been to a couple companies, and no shade to none of them, but Stevens is like one of the best training companies I've been at. But everybody gonna train you good. So, you know what I'm saying, don't let that deter you, or, you know what I'm saying. But these people, like, that I'm talking about, they really like, you know what I'm saying, they really want this really bad. So, like, they're new truckers, but I can appreciate them, like, you know what I'm saying, because I see the drive and the motivation, and like, just, I see it. And I'm just like, man, y'all hungry. And I think that's real cool, because that's the way I am. Like, when I first started here, there go a Jordan truck right there. You see him? Look at that boy. I'm supposed to be behind him, but I'm making a video for y'all. I'm supposed to be ahead of him, but I'm making a video for y'all. He gonna get unloaded before me. Ain't that some shit? But it's all good. It's a Jordan trucker over there too. Look at that boy. They out here. Look. They said orientation was full, but don't let that deter you. They said orientation full. They say y'all coming out here, and I don't blame you, because this is where the money at. I love doing flatbed. I love getting on my truck, strapping down my load. You know what I'm saying? Getting in the truck, being in the element, doing that physical work. Like, I just really enjoy it. And then the check, when it comes, I enjoy that. When I go home, I enjoy my family. We do what we do, right? And then it's back to get on the road. This is my truck. But yeah, it's Trucker Appreciation Week. What else I want to talk about? Oh, I need to do a giveaway. So if you made it this far, I need to do a giveaway. I'm going to give away either one of my planners. Y'all know I got the financial planner for truckers, right? This is how I track all my money, how I track all my miles, track my food, you know what I'm saying? Do my pre-trip, not my pre-trip, but my trip plan, yeah. My trip plan, like, all that is in here. And this is what I use it to do it with right now. Like I said, I'm in Louisiana. I'm a little out the dedicated route, but it's all good because this load pays well. And I'm coming back where I don't have to pull nothing back. I'll be empty on the way back, so I'm going to just fly back. It took me like 3 hours, 4 hours to get here, so it should take like, you know what I'm saying, 2.5, 3, maybe. I don't know. But it shouldn't take that long. But I'm doing a giveaway. What we going to do? So we're going to do the planner, or you can get on a consult call with me, or we can do it through email. It's whatever. We'll do this. You got to follow my Instagram at ChrisLeeTV on Instagram. And then I'm going to post a picture I'm gonna say like Happy Trucker Appreciation Week, right? And then I want y'all to tell me whoever the first person, like the first 2 people, tell me the Louisiana state bird, right? Because you saw I was in Louisiana in my thumbnail. Whoever tell me the Louisiana state bird in the comments, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna reach out to you through a DM. Make sure your DMs is open, and you tell me what you want. I got the planner. I'll mail that to you. I'll handle shipping and handling, or you can get on the phone call with me if you want to like figure out, you know what I'm saying, if trucking is for you. Because I got a lot of people who want to get in the industry. I had a consult call yesterday. A guy coming out the Navy. He wanted to know kind of like, you know what I'm saying, what to look for. You know what I'm saying? Should he go company, lease? You know what I'm saying? What he should haul? We can talk about all that. Any questions you have about the industry, about getting in fresh out, you know what I'm saying, brand new, you don't know nothing. That's what my consult calls are for. So you can get me on a consult call. We can talk about that. Whatever you want to talk about. But Jordan, he rolling. The boys out here. He got sheets on his. I got like 30-foot rebar on mine. But I'm about to go get this load unloaded. I can't waste no more time. So yeah, I'm in Louisiana. Let me know. Whoever hit me on Instagram, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment on this video. Make sure, like I said, you hit me on Instagram. You tell me what the state bird for Louisiana is. If you want to get my consult call, or if you want to get the financial planner for truckers. Like I said, I will mail this to you. Shipping and handling is on me. All right. ChrisLeeTV signing out. Deuces.